Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome! Welcome back! We are existing, and it's Try Not to Grin. Yes, it's been, basically, because I was revving up practice for my driver's driver's license test, I basically blacked out the internet and everything else and was just reading the book or watching videos. So I guess I didn't black out the internet. I was watching YouTube videos of like dash cams of people taking the test, and I knew what to expect. But yes, needless to say, I numbed the world around me so I could focus on this one thing. So at last, I'm back! And it's been a while since I've seen memes. In fact, I was scrolling for like 10 minutes, and I still didn't see ones that I didn't see before. So I take it you guys have been ramping them up like crazy, which I always appreciate. But anyways, let us continue. Also, this is some sort of kombucha thing, yes. Oh yeah, baby. Tastes like rotten grapes. But see, then it settles, and then my tummy feels warm. It's like, it's all nice, like tingly. It's like the bacteria in my stomach's like, yeah, bitch, shovel it in. Come on. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, what is all of this? What is this? Let's start with this one. Wait, when does it end? There it is. There it is. German kid in my art class fails me. Hey, I've seen this one. Oh, is this because like Hitler was a painter or something? So he began. Oh. Yikes. big yikes. Me logs out of Steam. Steam! Cool. Me tries to log back into Steam. Who the fuck are you? Identify yourself. Okay, and then it got a different way. But the man is, I think, he's good. He's got the pass or whatever it is. Also, it's there. It's just kind of slightly out of frame, but it's there. I don't know what this voice is. I do that, like, I don't know what to say. It's really not that funny. I just enjoy my company. Okay. What is this? When everybody is just being toxic. Ew. Oh, look at them damn knuckles. Or those are like what do you call it? Viking ruins shit. Awesome. There it is. Mall employees listening to Myra Carey, I don't understand her name. All I want for Christmas is you for the 50,728th time. Die. Well, only one of them has committed. Yes. Squirt gun. I don't know if those pills are toxic. Also, he doesn't have a fucking mouth. So it's basically just like having them in his dry mouth so they won't dissolve. And then fucking we got this other bastard, Elmo, who doesn't even have a spine. Get away from me. At least the Smash Bros. Cinematic universe is slowly coming together. Yeah, I thought it was fine. Yeah, like what do you call it? I thought the Sonic new design was fine. I was probably not gonna go see the movie anyway. It's one of those movies where like I would see it just for Jim Carrey. And I would just still wait for Netflix to have it. And I'm like, hey, let's watch this Jim Carrey thing again. Next meme. Whoa, what is it? It's like, woo, I am a spooky ghost. I was a sword killed to death in those very woods. Sword killed to death in those very woods. Okay, that made sense. Jesus, my brain was like breaking. Oh no, that's awful. Do you want to talk about it? What? I really do. Hugs! And then you have an undead companion, and you become a king because this motherfucker is transparent. What are the ghost rules, by the way? In our whole weird podcast thing, that could be a thing as well, where someone's like, I dressed up as a ghost. But what are the rules of ghosts? Is it just like you are basically invincible, but also you're like smoke, so like you can barely do anything? Like you don't have any mass either. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's worth a conversation with your bros, just talking about nonsense like aliens. But it continues. So there I was facing down the undead king, and then I said, eat, stab, eat, stab. Her. So he gets stabbed in the chest, and then he says, I've got a stone to pick with you.
In my defense, the monitor's a mile away, okay? Alright.
So there I was, facing down the Undying King, and then I said, I've got a stone to pick with you. But he seems happy as his ghost self. Ooh. Whoa, it says, would you like some help? Are you lost? This forest is dangerous. It's no place for kids. Take care. Bye now. Wouldn't that be the fucking best? I think we were talking about this on stream to an extent, where basically, we were talking about, like, if you interacted with some sort of crazy shit in your house. Yeah, let's make it like this. You walk into a room, your nice kitchen table's fine. You turn around, you come back, and everything's stacked on top of each other in a very precarious way. Like, how the hell did someone balance all these chairs on top of each other? What's going on? And it happened in the span of a split second, so it rules out trolling on you. What would you do? For me, I would try to befriend the ghost and then probably die. So two things actually might happen. I would run away in fear and never go back to that house. Second thing is, and this is something that I wish they would do in movies or TV shows at least once, where there's like this creepy, I don't know, like this like grudge-like girl who's like crawling or some shit towards you, and you're just like, hello. You seem great, although a little weird. Great. I'm gonna go take a shower. And then you just go take a shower. And then you maybe see her fucking about doing something else in the house, and you're just like, sup? And just like, hey, roommate. I hope life's been treating you well. Boom. And then fast forward, time jump like 22 days, and you're sitting there watching TV with this creepy bitch. Okay? That'd be a great thing. Or just like a cat. You're going to sleep. Someone breaks in your house, and you're like, oh geez. And then this long-haired girl just sprint tackles some person. It'd be the greatest. Be friendly to ghosts. Or run. Or just probably run would be safe as well. Those are wholesome. They are. They were cute. My nose. My chest. Stop making so many multiplayer games. I don't have friends. I feel this to a degree. Also, what is this? First of all, what is the cat doing? Okay. Okay. Don't throw hands if you're not gonna finish it. Jenny, I think. Jenny, and then he gets up there, and then smack. No. I love how cats have that, like, you know that shit that people do with their fingers and like they smack it together like this? It's like cats have that with like attack power. Pringles with pizza and I don't remember what it's called. It's a fruit. I ruined it for myself. We hadada on the adada bed tonight. Okay, so just having a stroke. Ryder El Stalfo. For those guys who do not know, I what do you call it? This is a character from Fate Stay. I don't know what it's called. It's on Netflix. I actually really enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't, but I thought it was great. But anyways, yeah, El Stalfo is a very effeminate looking man who cross dresses. So it is a dude, but yes, people are all about it, even nevertheless. All right, funny though. Anyways, also 200 IQ. Quentin, hello, good to see you. Salad memes. Sophisticated with a hint of slutty. Okay. I'm getting cold. Communist baker. My ethics. Sophisticated with a hint of slutty. Okay. Girls' pockets. Can hold the pinky? Can hold the pinky. All right. You're right. I've never seen a man with a pocket that small. Like, we all have that stupid jean pocket that no one knows what it's for. But if a man had this on him, he would get destroyed. Also, if he just put his little pinky in it, I'd kill him. I'd just lose it. Boys pocket. It was filled like meat and shit, and like mushrooms and bread, maybe. The doorknob was invented in 1878. People in 1877 just hang out. We'll just wait in here forever. Unfortunately, I missed out on the whole Drake and Josh thing. Yeah, it was not my. Again, I talked about it in the I was out like in the cul-de-sac sprinting around with my friends and whatnot. Lord Vader, report, because Disney Plus is now operational, my master. This will be the end of Netflix and their insufferable rebellion. Oh, I guess that's how that makes sense. It's like because the rebels win always, or almost always. So I guess that, because I was about to say, I was like, really? Netflix just uploaded Claws, which I cannot wait to watch. I think it's going to be just lovely and super festive, but I'm waiting to watch it so it's closer to Christmas. Also, we got another episode of The Dragon Prince, which I'll be honest is one of those shows that I'm just waiting to get better because it's just kind of okay. And if they could still, even though it's 30 seasons in, just give me like 10 more frames in that animation, I'd be so thrilled. But alas, I'm just waiting ever patiently. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's fine. No, most people don't. Anyways, during a job interview, if you get asked, what are 3 words your friends would use to describe you? Just use some traits from your Hogwarts house. Reblog to save a life. Hufflepuff. Hardworking, loyal, responsible. Ravenclaw. Smart. Curious. Analytical. Okay. Slytherin. Enterprising. Clever. Creative. Gryffindor. Adventurous. Confident. Principled. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I think I fall more in a Slytherin, unfortunately. Enterprising sounds legit, clever sounds lovely, and creative is also wonderful. Hufflepuff also hard. No, I think fuck, I'm a Hufflepuff. I am a Hufflepuff, unfortunately. Hardworking, that's me. Put in a solid effort. Loyal, sure, it's one of the traits I value most in people. And then thirdly, responsible is also something I try to strive for. So unfortunately, Hufflepuff, baby. Who would have thought? Then again, if anyone says they're a Gryffindor, right. Sure, my dude. Oh, I'm just gonna go into a forest of death and hell, and just that's what makes me a Gryffindor. No, that makes you an idiot, Harry. You idiot, dumb person. I think that was one of the things. It's like one of the things in like Gryffindors, you have to be like adventurous or something to that extent, and it's like, what? Like, there's a difference between being adventurous and then walking into death and just magicking it away somehow. Not even like with magic, but with your just stupid luck. Hufflepuff anime. That's called Hadada. Speech 100%. It's not the meme, it's just my poor immune system. What are these nice glowing fireflies? The scout flies reach their destination. Oh no. Listen, if the creatures in Monster Hunter World were as cute as the dinos in Dino Island, something like that, whatever it's called, then no one would be dying. Or you'd look very cute with their skin. That's okay. Okay, Boomer. Very well then, Fossil. Of course. Of corpse. Of corpse. Okay. Alright. I don't know what to say. Okay. Alright. I want to cough so badly. My neck kinked and I was like, because I had to cough and I was like, hold it. Guys, I don't know what's happened because I had a test, my driver's license test, so early in the morning. I think I was at, I think it was at like 9. So then I woke up at 7 because I wanted to drive before I took the test. But anyways, it has like broken severely my sleep schedule to where the last 3 days I've been waking up at 6 and 7 and I'm going to bed at like 12. So I'm just like, oh God, please. Why? When your nose is stuffed, and you just sit there and think about time when it wasn't stuffed and how you took breath freely for granted. Like I was a jester because you just feel like an asshole as well. But what do you call? I feel that way when I'm sick. Like as soon when you get like real like, guttural sick, where you're like bedridden, you're like, man, when was the last time? Oh right, it happened like 2 months ago that I was this sick. Jeez, I completely forgot about that. Man, People are weird. Like, I was like, man, I should really, like, people should be grateful for being healthy and feeling good, you know, when they do it, but our brains aren't programmed that way. Our brains are programmed to, like, when you're feeling good, then you got shit that needs doing, you know? Hashludin. Ladin? Hash Ladin, okay? You took everything from me. New Light Guardian. I don't even know who you are. Is this BT? Did BT finally interact? I haven't seen BT in years. BT's here. BT that lives in the memes tab. Okay. I'm over here now, bitch. How did you get on that side of the meme? Hey, my Emperor's New Groove memes. I pay attention to who reacts on my posts because as soon as I get rich, I'm buying you all fruit gummies. Exactly. I was about to say, really? Really. One of the things about becoming rich is not wanting to become poor again. So I feel like that's not what would happen. Although I do wonder if that's ever been a thing. Where, like, there is this person who, like, I don't know, if there's, like, this old, decrepit woman or something who's just on the side of the road or whatever, and she's just out and about, and you help her cross the street, and then she's like, oh, I'm so hungry, and then you're like, oh, fuck it, I guess I'll go eat with this poor, rickety old woman, and then you eat dinner, and then she's like, great, by the way, here's a fortune or something, because I have no relatives, and everyone's died, and I've outlived them all, so fuck it. You never think about stuff like that? Just me? Okay. When your big brother is touching your food. Also, man, talk about like split genes. Like not a hybrid at all. Pale and ginger versus dark brown hair and a tan pigment. Well, maybe that's because they also were like different families broke up and then these two came together. I don't know. Do millennials even eat food? Contradictory study claims they're shopping for fewer groceries, but also dinner out less or dine out less. This is such a weird way of phrasing millennials go hungry because of financial crisis we cause. Well, I also think a lot of that is probably that with the addition of Amazon and all these other companies, not a lot of people just go and buy food. Also, you can get good deals on, like, I think meats and stuff online that can get you in relatively fast speed. So yeah, I think that's also a part of it. They say groceries, which to me would be stuff at, like, material at the grocery store. So yeah, I think a lot of people would just order stuff on Amazon and get it. It's okay to ask for help. You're not a burden. Someone will listen. You feel your feelings matter. Yes. But this is just me being a weirdo. Yes, all of these are correct. But in the back of my mind, I'm also like, well, what is it? It's okay to ask for help. It is. But you should first try to see if you can solve your problem. So don't just go asking everyone to fix your shit. You should try to do your best to fix it on your own. And if you can't, then that's, of course, when you go ahead and you ask for help. And then it says, you're not a burden. Absolutely, but it's always nice to strive to be less of a burden on the people that are supportive for you, just so you're not always leaning on them and breaking their back. Although again, this is different if you are suffering greatly, then lean as much as you need to survive. Anyways, someone will listen to you. Not always someone will listen to you. Sometimes you need to find people that will listen, or even pay them to listen. But the point is survival. And hey, do you know who will always listen? You. You can listen to yourself, and you can listen to yourself, push through your own problems, and ask yourself questions, and get to a place. Your feelings matter. They do, but that doesn't mean that your feelings are always justified and or correct. So what I mean by that is, for instance, like I always go to this analogy, but when I was a youngin', I was in learning disability classes. So I was always in a separate class from my normal friends when I was in like grade 3 to 2 or whatever. Anyways, this ended up with me getting kind of picked on or whatever. It's not a big deal, but it was for a while there. The bullying had the word dumb in it a lot, like you're stupid, you're worthless, you're an idiot, that kind of thing. So they really hammered that home for me. So then in my older years, I really didn't like when people said that to me. So there's two options for me at that point. I could have been like, hey, fuck everyone who says that, they're mean, they're against me.
Or I could have done something that my parents always taught me, which is you can't necessarily change the world, but what you can change is how you let the world affect you. So for me, this was always just a bad idea of like hating the world because of this, hating someone because they use this word. So for me, when I was older and I started to really not like the fact that this word bothered me so much, I did one of two things. One of the first things I did was I sat with myself and I said, okay, well, why does this word hurt me? Why is this bad? And I came to the deduction of, oh, okay, well, part of it is because I believe them. You know, I do feel stupid. So then it's like, okay, well, first of all, are you? Are you actually stupid? And then you go through your mental stock and you're like, no, I'm not. I'm just not smart in these specific things, but I find I have a wealth of information about this, philosophy and reading books and stuff like that. I'm good about retaining stuff like that, but math and writing and spelling have always been terrible because they're just not the same translation. So like, okay, I have knowledge in a different way. So I was like, okay, so I'm smart in the things that I choose to be passionate about and etc. So basically you attack it from one side being like, okay, well, I accept that this is not true, and that I am smart in these things. But then you also attack it from the other side, which is, okay, maybe it's because I think they're right. Maybe it's because this insults, I actually think I'm stupid. I actually think I'm not very smart or clever. So then it's like, okay, well, now that you face that, great. Now the only question is, or the only answer is to say we need to get smarter. So then you read more, you find out ways to accrue knowledge, you find out the way you learn. And in both of those things, accepting yourself, but also fixing the things that you don't want to just accept, boom, you've come up with that with yourself, and you've walked out the other side stronger. Now, yes, if again, some people need therapy and etc., and that's not anything to be ashamed about. But I do think that there's a lot that you can do with your own heart, soul, and mind. But again, when your heart, soul, and mind aren't enough, that's when you should ask for help immensely. But then again, maybe don't even get close to the sun. Don't be Icarus. Go ask for help is also fine. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. We're gonna call it there again. Always ending it on just an edgelord moment. Thank you so much for your time. Subscribe button right over here, as well as more videos to my far right. You are fantastic and amazing, and goodbye.